All right. So we are not recording yet. So let's say everything topical or political, and then because it's not on record at all, right? Just
Okay.
kidding. Just kidding. No, we're all recording. Hey, thanks for coming so much. Thanks for coming, Mark. It's so good to see you again.
Uh, Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. I just been trying to improve my own wrestling technique, and I was kind of seeing some of your own videos, and I just think there's a lot to take from it. Um, improve you know kind of what you were going through at the time, or I know you told me before you don't really think about technique specifically, but I wonder how it like festered over time. Like you told me these are like some really important matches to you.
Yeah,
This is the NCAA championships in 83, 82,
two.
82, 82. And especially I remember you said this was there's a lot of throwing in this
Yeah,
in this match.
that's right. This I've never seen a collegiate match with this much upper body action before. Uh this is a unique match. It's very different from any other NCAA finals collegiate match I've ever seen because both of us are standing straight up, locked up upper body with getting ready to throw. And it just came down to, who was going to initiate, first. So,
Yeah. So why is that? Is it? I think I don't know if everybody knows. Would it be like more common to have throws in international style wrestling than American collegiate, or is there a difference?
well, yeah, international, you've got Greco-Roman, which is all throws.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what we were doing. I guess it looks kind of like more like a Greco match in a way, but we the difference between Greco and what we're doing is we're using our entire body instead of just our upper body. Even though we're locked up in our upper body, we're still using our lower body to trip and
Oh, okay.
uh, stuff like that. But like at the end of the match, uh, he tries a lateral drop, and I knew he was gonna go for it, so I was waiting for him. And as soon as he went for it, I kind of just turned into, a wet noodle and then just blocked him off and held him on his back. That
Yeah. Well, actually, you remember that really well. I
yeah.
I wonder like how much like resonates or is like how much you're just reacting to the situation. But I think yeah.
Well, it's
I
definitely a risk. I mean, he could have thrown me with that lateral drop if it was, a little bit harder or a little bit different angle. I mean, it was definitely a risk I was taking. Instead of pushing both of us out of bounds, I was pulling us back to the center because I thought my chances of blocking him off were pretty good, knowing what he was going to try to do. I mean, he didn't have a lot of options at the end. He had to go for some throw, and so I basically was just waiting for him to do it. And he's we've wrestled 6 times. At the first four he beat me,
hmm.
and so I kind of knew what he was gonna do. So here we
Okay.
are starting. And
Yeah.
are you wanting me to like commentate while this is going on, or what?
Oh, whatever you like, we can watch and just make comments as it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, so I was kind of interested. So, in probably in American collegiate, there's not as much incentive to throw, right? Because if you don't have control, you don't really get the points.
Well, yeah, yeah, if you try a throw in collegiate and you don't get it, he's going to end up on top of you with a takedown. So it's very risky to throw in collegiate. Whereas
Mm.
freestyle, you can throw a headlock and miss it, and they'll put you back on your feet.
Mm. Was that kind of makes this actually kind of more cool, right? Because it's really more of a you're really going for it. It's not just about the points, it's about the, assertion of control.
I mean, you go from you
Oh,
know.
arm drag attempt. Was that an arm drag?
Yeah, it was an arm drag attempt.
But he reacted really, really good. I mean,
I didn't really, I didn't really throw it full blast, which I should,
huh.
what I was maybe saving my energy for later. Because this
As
guy is this is the best conditioned athlete, the best conditioned guy I've ever wrestled. I
oh
mean
really?
it.
He's really
He
working the 2-on-1.
yeah,
Yeah.
his nickname is the horse. And I think the reason they call him the horse is because he can run like a horse. And me and him went to we were both on the 1983 world team, freestyle world team together. And at the training camp, he ran a 5 minute mile.
Okay.
So he's in incredible shape. And that's basically how he beat me the first 4 times. He would just push me to exhaustion. And
And I think
he,
this was supposed to be like his four. He was trying to win the NCAA's 4 times,
yeah,
right?
that's right. He was if he could have beat me this match and then won the next year like he did, he would have been the first 4 timer in history. Now here I go and make a stupid move.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I try an inside trip with my you're this video you're showing is actually reversed. This is a reverse it's backwards.
Yeah.
I actually was throwing with my and
Yeah.
this is showing with my left.
Yeah, I reverse it in my studio so I can use the video. I don't
Mm,
think this video's probably got copyright on it, but some videos do.
okay.
So I can but yeah, now you're left-handed now. I
Yeah,
changed the so you guys are locked over unders here.
yeah, I'm gonna try with my left leg to trip him, and I fall straight to my back.
And this guy here. Okay, so we can see it. Yeah.
See, it looks like I'm tripping him with my right leg. I was actually trying to trip him with my left, but either way, I didn't commit to it as hard as I should have, and
Uh-huh.
he blocked me off, and ended up with 4 points.
So is it 4 because you was that like a near fall?
Yeah,
Like
takedown and a 2 point near fall. Yeah,
even though I think
because
you
the
wind up on
referee
top.
counted 1, 2.
Yeah. I think you wound up on top in this scramble though. Maybe.
Well, after he took me down and got back points, I reversed him right there.
Hmm.
And, you know, I eventually ended up on top. It took me, gave up 4 points first. And now the referees are counting. If you hang on to a guy for if you don't let him go,
Hmm.
or you hang on to him for 5 seconds after he stands up, they'll ding you for stalling. So you have to let go or you're going to get dinged a point. So I
Oh,
let go
really?
right there. And now we're back in that chest to chest position.
You got double unders here?
No, I have an over under and he has an over under. We both have the same lock, except,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's good. Like you really that's how like well, I mean, of course you guys are strong, but like you had his arm pinned and everything, and he was still able to get off his back. I guess at that level, nobody gets pinned very often.
Well, I had never done that move before. I saw that move by Ben Peterson did that in the World Cup, and that's the only vision of that move that I had in my mind before I did it that day. So that was kind of an experiment on my part, but
Oh, okay.
I was in such desperate, I was so desperate because I mean I'm behind 5-2, and I've got to get a high scoring throw. If I'm going to get back in this match, I'm not going to get back in it by hitting him with a bunch of takedowns and escapes or something. I need a high scoring throw. So that's why I went for that. And if you go back and you look at that throw again, you'll see I'm trying to, from what I was visualizing in my mind about how Peterson did this in the World Cup, it looked like he had kneed his Russian opponent in the, like right in the groin, lifted him off the mat, and then turned and threw him. And so that's what I was trying to do. Now I hit him with the inside of his thigh instead of right in the groin. But it was enough to elevate his post his other foot to get that his other foot off the ground to take away his leverage.
Okay, so here you got the lock and you step in,
Yeah,
and
now
then you're even trying to lift up his thigh a little bit as he turns, or
right. Yeah, I lifted up my thigh so that I would lift up his thigh, and so I would get his bottom foot, the foot that he was standing on, off the ground. So I
so
had
now
to take leverage.
so now you got 1 point up.
So
So
now
that's
I'm at
good.
about a point, and there's only a couple seconds left.
Mat return.
No, this is the no, this is this the second period?
I think this is
Yeah.
still the first.
Okay, this is almost the first period.
So did you know? I mean, are you keeping track of the points that you know you're up now? Oh, I assume your
I know
coach
I'm up,
is
but
telling.
yes, I know the score. I always know the score. You know, that just that was like 1 second. The time ended 1 second before. I'm looking at the referee, and he's counting 1, 2, 3. He's counting 5, but I know that since there's only 4 seconds left, he can't get to 5. So I was just hanging on until time ran out. If he had 2 more seconds, he could have dinged me for another point, but he only had 4 seconds, not 6.
Okay. All right. And we show that
Yeah,
beautiful beam footage over here. Step in.
yeah. And I'm gonna
I
lift
don't think
it.
Ed think you were gonna go for a throw there. I think he got a little comfortable. Well, maybe he's catching his breath
Oh, you're saying he got comfortable?
a little bit. Like,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
yeah. Well, who knows what you're thinking? But well, I guess you did try to. Was it a lat drop or a belly belly earlier? So
I was trying an inside trip. That's how I fell on my back.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a throw, it was a trip.
That's right. Okay. All right. Period 2, 5-6. Still anybody's match.
Yeah, so I'm down. Now, no one has ever got riding time on me after my freshman year in college. I had an escape that was almost unstoppable. And
Yeah.
now right here, I'm going, this is
Right
a limp
into
on
it.
fireman's. And then I run the pipe. And so I was behind by 5-2, and now I'm up 7-5. Oh no, now I'm up 9-5. And the refs, they start counting off again. They keep counting and counting. And now he's going to reverse me. I had
Oh,
a leg in there, and he reverses me by rolling back on top of me. So,
I guess that's the kind of danger of leg riding, huh? I mean, you
yeah,
got a lot of control, but sometimes you can't.
I should have had both my legs in. Anyway, he's really good with these arm bars, but I have a counter to this arm bar. What I'm doing is I'm making my shoulder really stiff so that he can't. He thinks he's got it to its ultimate, its farthest position, but I'm just holding it there, and then I like, turn into a wet noodle and come out. And
Oh, is it, oh,
I'm
tries to
gonna
throw, but
try
Ed's like,
again.
no, you're not gonna get me out to. Oh, oh, but maybe you are.
I'm gonna
Outside trip.
just a step around body lock. Yeah, that would have worked if I'd have had one more foot of room.
Oh, so that was just you just went
I
out,
was
so
out
you
of
didn't get a
bounds
score for that, huh?
because my foot landed on the line. Back then, if your foot was on the line, you were out of bounds. Today, it's not. That would have been 2 points with today's rules.
Hmm. Today's collegiate rules.
Yes.
Uh, wait, no, this is right, because his letters, everything is. Oh, my screen, your screen is backwards, and my screen is double backwards, so it looks normal to me.
Oh, okay.
That's a tough spot.
Yeah, I got 3.5 minutes riding time in this match. And see how I got my knee on his ankle? If you reverse that a little bit, you can see what I'm doing with my left. Well, it's actually my right knee, but this is reversed, so it looks like it's my left. But I'm doing that with my right knee on his ankle.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so he
So
can't really
go back a little more. Go back a little farther. Yeah, right here. Watch what I do with my knee. Right
put it
there.
here. Ow, that looks like it hurts. So he can't like sit up or step up.
Well, no, I just thought I'd throw that in. Nobody ever notices that before. But I thought I'd bring your attention to that just because nobody else would have noticed if I hadn't said anything.
Uh,
And that's my coach. Now, if you stop the match for a second, see that referee's telling my coach to go sit down.
okay.
What I'm
Yeah.
doing there is I'm actually using my coach to get myself an extra second of breathing room because I'm getting tired and I'm I act like that my coach is yelling instructions to me and I couldn't hear and then I go what and all
Oh,
the while I'm getting my air back.
oh, tactics, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
we
Another
got
body. Well, man, you're just owning this body lock for a move that. Well, I mean, you say
you
you
don't
don't do very often. You're sure succeeding with it. And now I think the momentum is pretty much shifted in your favor, but I think Ed still rallies up a couple a little bit.
well he rallies at the end. And they call me for stalling right there. Can you believe it? This match, I'm the one doing all the initiating, and they call me for stalling.
Hmm. Throwing legs in again.
And now he
Power
reverses
half.
it again. Now he's out. So now he's behind by 3. It's 10-7. Or no, it's 11-8.
We got that over under.
And I know he's got to go for a throw, and I'm waiting for it.
Oh, he tries his own. Oh, so it's kind of. So he's got to score, so he's got to take a chance. This is dangerous territory here.
Well, the match is almost over. And the referee starts slapping my hand away from his mouth like it matters.
Nice.
There's Andre Metzger. There's my brother.
Oh yeah, he was at that he beat Mike
Yeah,
Sheets on that day, I guess they
yeah,
said, yeah.
right. He
Which is
beats
interesting because their other matches Mike Sheets.
right.
Uh uh so yeah, no, that was cool. So did Ed ever go to the Olympics though? Or I
He
don't know if you.
he won an Olympic gold medal.
Oh, I'm sorry. uh
Yeah, Ed Bannock and Lou Bannock both won Olympic gold medals, and me and my brother did also. So not only were we the first brother combination, but there were two brother combinations that did it the same year.
that's awesome. So here he goes for a similar throw. What throw with this is the Ed's trying?
He's trying uh, a lateral drop.
Okay. So
This
lat
is
drop,
this is the end of the match, right? Yeah.
yeah. Oh, so he does more of a he's not lifting, he's trying to just circle and twist you down.
Yes.
Huh? Okay, but you were probably had your feet set,
I knew he was going for it, so I was waiting for it.
but still,
Yeah.
it was still like really good attempt.
Yeah, it was a risk.
Awesome. So I don't know if you have a preference, but I have the second trial. I think you usually have like for the Olympics you have two matches against the contender, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I watched the second one, unless you had a preference.
The
Which one
second
was
one,
the
second
second one?
one, 13-1.
Because
First
you
one's 2.
okay. I think you told me he beat you one time in the trials, and I looked for that
Yeah,
match and I didn't find it.
it's a different tournament.
Oh, was that in okay.
It was in Topeka, Kansas.
Okay.
And then this one is in Pensacola, Florida.
All right. So let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
You know who Mike Sheets is?
Yeah, from watching his videos, but
Well,
he made the tech rule for freestyle
that's right.
wrestling, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
year that he won the OW award at the NCAA's, the next year after he outscored his opponent 68-3 that tournament. And so they decided to make the tech fall rule the next year so that opponents wouldn't be so humiliated because he beat one guy, I think 29-2.
Yeah.
And the next year, I think Melvin Douglas beat one of his guys like 20 or 30-3 or something. And so they ended the tech fall thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there's a front
gator
headlock.
roll, front
Yeah,
headlock.
yeah.
Whoops. Sorry, I clicked off of
What
it.
the heck was that?
Oh, I accidentally moved the browser around. You know, the funny thing, I watched these matches in the 80s and it just seems like there's a lot more scoring. Like it seems like nowadays everybody's just like doesn't want to give up point, which I don't know. Do you think so? Or
Well, I I really don't know.
okay. He's trying to duck. Looks like Mike Sheet has this he hits this one really fierce duck. It's like lightning fast.
Yeah, he's got it's a limp arm fireman's that he does really good.
Limp arm fireman's. I think it's right about. Oh no! This way you hit him with the mule kick.
Yeah, I call that a wizard kick up.
Wizard kick up. But they didn't have the push out rule this time, right?
No, no, they didn't.
Oh yeah, he's trying. Oh, so it's a limp arm fireman's.
Yeah.
How how is that different than a duck?
It's not, well, it's not a lot different. It's
Okay.
similar.
2-on-1.
Yeah, I invented a move. It's a counter to a Russian 2-on-1 where I go for an ankle pick on the far on his far side.
Okay.
I think I end up doing it here,
Oh, you tried the kick up again, but he kind of gets his hips down.
and we're out of bounds.
This one isn't like a broadcast video, so they don't like mark the score.
Right, but I can tell you the score. It's 5-0.
5-0. Oh, so you got 5 or 4 from that
I've got
kickover?
there's that move I was talking about. From his Russian 2-on-1, I do a far ankle pick.
All right. So now he's got the 2-on-1 right here. Wait, like you're trapping it with your leg, kind of here.
Yeah, I'm going for his right leg, or it's actually his left leg. This is reversed, but I'm going for the leg.
Yeah, 2-on-1
Yeah, right there.
into a high crotch, maybe. Yeah, or head inside. Yeah. So what's you shelf the leg up? Is that maybe are you working for a leg lace here?
And I have a move I do where I I get an underhook with one hand and an overhook with the other. I got an underhook around one leg and an overhook around the other leg, and then I throw the underhook over, and it turns him. I'm trying to get my right hand under so I can turn him,
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
but he's turning away.
Oh, okay. So right here, if you get under, you could like kind of tilt
And
him
I
over.
actually do this move later on in the match, where I'll show you later on the match we where you'll see what I'm doing later in the match.
Okay. 2-on-1 a lot.
I think we're just there we go. So now I think it's 6-0. Or maybe they didn't give me a point for that. I don't know. Yeah, I think they just started us back up.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That was fierce.
Yeah,
But I don't think he tried that later in the match, and I think you were ready for it.
yeah, yeah. He's also Mike Sheets is the first guy to beat me in America in 4 years. And he pinned me. He pinned me. He got a leg ride in, and he has got an incredible amount of leverage that he can put on somebody's back. I mean, once he gets that leg right in, it's brutal. This leg right, he figure fours his leg, and then he drives off of his toe and arches his back, and he caught my far arm and gut wrenched me over with it, and pinned me in Topeka. But this tournament, I told myself, this is the first time I actually went back and watched an opponent do something to me and then analyze it and try to figure out exactly what was at what point did it make all the difference. And there was a point in that match where he got his legs in, arched his back, and then he got my knee off the ground. And
Uh,
so I told myself during this tournament, if he ever got on top, I was never going to let him get my knee off the ground again, and he never did. But yeah, that was the mistake I made, was letting him get my knee off the ground.
Well, I guess that he did have you on part two there, and you didn't give him anything.
Yeah, he never
But
gets anything on me, Partier again.
and the Topeka match that was freestyle. That was for the
Yeah,
trials.
that was the week before this tournament.
Oh, okay.
It was the pre-trials. These are the final trials.
Oh, okay.
So he was actually ranked number 1 going into this tournament, the final trials. I came in number 2. It was the first time I'd come into a number 2 in 6 years.
I didn't know the score. I thought it was a little bit closer, but you got a pretty big lead here.
Yeah, I think it's like 6-1 now.
Oh, because you only got 1 point for that takedown, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, freestyle is only 1 point for a takedown.
Oh, almost hits it again, but you're too quick. Oh, but right, that's a sweet follow up into the head and side.
I got the takedown right there.
Yeah, he really likes that 2-on-1. Oh no, it's underhook now, but oh no, that's you.
That was the arm drag. I think I do that over under right now.
Oh, so now you're actually gonna hit it.
Yeah, here.
Oh, oh, but it's a scramble. Oh, but no, that you were controlled the whole time. I thought
So
he was trying to sit out or something.
so when he rolled over his back, that was 2 points. That gave me 2 points. Now I'm faking an injury.
Getting some breath.
Yeah.
Uh, that's so funny. Like even when you're winning, you got to strategize your. Ah, well, that time I think he reached for something that wasn't really there. But I guess he kind of has the pressure because you're ahead.
Yeah, I'm way ahead. I mean,
Drag. Oh, underdog.
I just I just thought, yeah, yeah, stalemate.
Oh, see now you're onto that duck, and you
Yeah,
think too much.
he's gonna try it again right here, and I'm gonna score right here.
That's amazing. That must be really his jam. He's just trying it over and over again.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it worked the first time. Well, or no, I think the first time it didn't. The second time it worked. But it is really slick.
it is.
But you're not giving him. It doesn't seem like you're giving him the tie up he wants. So that's probably why. Heavy collar, 2-on-1.
I think he's given up.
Well, I think it's think this is probably pretty close to the end.
Yeah, pretty close.
Huh. Well, this is the second one. Oh, he's trying it again.
This is
Oh,
okay.
not
Wait,
quite behind yet.
no, I've got his arm trapped with my knee there. There's a move that I do from here, but since there's only a couple seconds left, I just wait for the match to end.
Wow. I wish I could. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I wish I could find the one where he hit that move you were talking about.
What move?
The where he turned you over.
Where
But
he turned me over? Oh,
yeah,
me? That's in Topeka. That's a different tournament.
yeah. I guess I guess I thought that match was a little bit closer. I mean, at least I thought it had like some good action. But as far as the score goes, maybe it wasn't that close.
13-1.
Yeah. This is the first one here.
Is that the first match?
This should be the first one in '88.
Okay.
Oh, and he's same thing, that limp arm duck. Okay, so he did that same move on, and so are these matches a day in between?
The same day.
Oh, it's the same day. Okay. Look at that again though. So here, hand fighting. Oh, so he really takes your elbow and passes it.
Yeah. Can you slow it down?
Ah, yeah, actually I can. Yeah, I can slow it down. Bruh. Got the elbow here. Wait, no. Oh, 2-on-1. Faking high crotch. There we go. Wow. Tries to get the legs in.
Yeah. I was very aware of his legs after that Topeka match.
Oh. Oh yeah, so right here you're staying glued.
I'm keeping my left knee glued to the mat. I I can't let him get that knee off the mat or he's gonna break my back.
He's trying to get the knee under for a, oh no, not a gut. He's still working the leg.
You see how he gets that figure four?
Okay. He's
See
trying
how
to
he
take you over
drives
this
off
way.
his right foot? He drives off of that right foot and then he arches his back. And man, right there, and see, he gets really a lot of pressure.
So that was pretty painful.
Well, not that one, but the one where he pinned me in Topeka. Yeah, I mean, it was so painful. I had to turn over. I was gonna break my back.
Okay. Because he had the space that time.
Yeah, he had. Well, he got my knee off the ground and he got my back arched.
I almost have to go half speed because everything is so fast. Now I can actually
Yeah.
see uh
So I think he's ahead of me 1-0 now.
circle attempt there. Maybe we can go a little bit quicker. About 3/4 speed. Maybe that's good enough to be able to think it through.
Rick Tucci, the referee, he's the #1 referee in the United States. He's
This
a
guy.
really good ref, really good ref.
What makes a good ref?
Someone who calls it, who makes the right call every time.
Uh, well, I'm sure, especially with freestyle, that can be pretty hard. Decide like, did he actually go 90 degrees or did he really step out of bounds?
Yeah.
Because at that
Well,
time you probably didn't have as much of the video replay.
no, and if there was like if we were over in Russia and the Russian refs were screwing us, he'd call them out on it. He uses that gut wrench to get that leg in. And see, he's got that leg in now. But I keep my knee glued to the ground. I can't let him get that leg in.
I guess it's one of those things you give them an inch, they take a mile, huh?
Mike is really, really good. I mean, this guy is so freaking good. I mean, he's the workout partner for Kenny Monday. Now,
Oh, what the heck happened there? That was
I got a point. That was a point for taking him out of bounds.
I can't even tell who started it. Oh, so you kind of did a pass by or something, but it looked like he wound up, but you were already out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think I must have been getting these two maxes mixed up together, the first one and the second one, because I think the first one might be a little closer.
This is the first one.
Yeah, I think this one's a little closer than the second one.
This is 6-2.
So here, what is that? Is it like an arm drag?
Yes. I arm drag him right there. Right there. And we go out of bounds right there.
Oh, but I guess maybe the whistle was already blown when he faced up, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, when we went out of bounds, I was in control, and then the whistle blew, and I let go.
Oh, and
And
that's when he turned around.
yeah,
Okay. Interesting way to get out of the 2-on-1. You just push it down, huh?
yeah. There's a couple different ways of getting out.
Push down, pull up. Probably that's just like a continuous effort, though, not just one move per se. Trying to duck. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
I think we're gonna get put down. The ref's gonna put one of us down.
Oh, tries it again, but I guess you had your feet set. I wonder if the Topeka match is out there somewhere. Hmm.
I, I don't think so. I've never found it anywhere.
Oh, you probably look for it. You got it on VHS somewhere?
Uh, I think I've seen all the wherever, whatever my match is. I think I've seen everything there is to see about me on the internet.
It's almost like though when he hits that duck, to hit that duck, he kind of needs you to tie up back. If you're still like kind of halfway in, he he doesn't seem to get close enough.
Probably try a gut wrench to a leg ride, if I remember. Yeah, he wants that leg.
Does that mean turnover attempt?
I'm keeping my left knee, well, it's actually my right knee, but I'm keeping that as close to the ground as I can get it.
Staying stuck, staying heavy, thinking about semi trucks and airplanes, freight liners, heavy things.
Yeah, just mhm.
Yeah.
Mike was in my weight class when I was a sophomore in college. He was a freshman, and he took seventh at my weight at 167 in 1981,
Hmm.
and he took second to my brother in 1982 at the same weight.
Oh,
And
that
then,
was the same day you wrestled at Bennick, huh?
yeah, and then 1980. And then I wrestled him like in the 86 World Team Trials and the 88 trials. And then I've wrestled him 6 times.
Oh, gut wrench. Is it going? Is it going to go? Oh, he's got your foot. So you can't turn him over. What's, is he going to get up? Oh, but that's still a risk.
Right
I,
there's
I,
two.
I wonder. So that he got scored on there, huh? Because he,
I got 2 points.
but that was like a, I think this, yeah, that was an interesting scramble. Like, I think you were trying for the gut, but he reached in between and tied your legs up.
Yeah, I've never done that move before or since.
The gut wrench.
No, this move that I'm doing right here, just when we score here.
So I don't know if you remember, but when he caught your foot, were you pretty confident you could stay on top, or did you think, oh no, maybe he's got me?
Well, I didn't think he'd score from there, but I didn't know if I could score from there either.
Tries the base back up, and then you kind of roll him on his back there. So that's the score.
Yeah, when he rolled over its back.
Yeah, that was pretty bold. I mean, if he wouldn't have grabbed it, you would have just rolled him over and got the two anyway. That looks like a pretty painful. So you gotta be pretty flexible. Did you guys do a lot of? I mean, you obviously stretched, but like a lot of like flexibility exercises, or did you just get that way from wrestling?
Well, I was a gymnast before I was a wrestler.
Right. Okay.
And I might even get another 2 points right here. Right, turn him over right there. Yeah,
Oh, and so you got his leg
yeah,
trapped up, right? So he can't get to his stomach.
right.
Why does he keep doing that? He's like right up here. Wait, no, you have it right here, so he can't pull this guy out. Interesting. How do we get there? How do we get there? Oh, you've been working on that leg. Yeah. Oh, there you get it. Is the leg riding, is it kind of different in freestyle, your strategy? I mean, it's obviously different points, but, or does some of the techniques carry over? Or is it like a new move?
Well, there's a lot of crossover.
Okay. Like, for instance, I don't think I see like the nice power half leg ride thing as much in freestyle.
Yeah, yeah, like like that power half I was trying against Bannock. It's not a very good move. This guy rolls on top of you and gets a reverser on. Now I think I really am hurt here.
Oh no. Well, that scramble was probably pretty hard on your ankle or your knee.
Uh, it's hard to remember, but
Oh, there's that mean duck.
he's got it. Wow. So
I think that time maybe you were trying to catch your breath a little bit so it was more successful.
yes,
Or maybe your knee hurt.
yeah, I was like, I guess it must have been around. I don't know if I score anymore or not. I may be killing.
What's the score now, Mark? What do you
I think it's like 6-2. I think this is how the match ends.
Oh, so he got 1 point for the other and then 1 point for you, and you got 4 points. You got a turn.
Look
I don't know, there's so much movement in there, but I'm not
at that.
what oh.
He thought we were breaking. Did you see that?
Wait. What, you thought the whistle was gonna blow or something?
Yeah, he
Oh,
thought we were breaking.
oh, maybe a stalemate.
Yeah, what? Look, when he falls off the gut wrench, he stops. You see right there? He stops, and I don't stop.
And that's a takedown. Or no, a reversal because you were on the bottom.
I took him down with a high crotch.
Well, I don't think they did it as much then, but if you don't like make progress, right, they stand you up fairly quick, right? Or do they give you more time to
And
work back then?
I could be wrong. I'm just from what it looks like after he tried that gut wrench and it didn't work, he just sort of stopped.
Yeah,
And he's getting back up. Like he probably thinks I'm gonna get back up the same way, but I don't.
you stay low.
Yeah. See, he goes for that, it falls off, and now I think he stops right here. He goes, and I don't.
He was catching his breath. He probably thought you were too, but you were ready, huh? Well, I guess he was just using energy to try to turn you, and you were like kind of boiling into the storm, so he was probably catching his breath there. Looking for a leg lace here.
Yeah, I was not that good at leg laces. I don't think I ever got a leg lace in competition. Dave would get them all the time.
Uh, yeah, cool. But this is a good. But why they? Oh, the time ran out.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the end of the match.
Okay.
I guess you already won, but it's like, oh, I kind of wanted to see how this goes because you really had it. I thought that's a pretty good. You had the legs crossed. I think Mike knows that time's up too, so he wasn't even.
Yeah, it's over.
Cool.
Oh, there you go.
Speak of. Yeah. No. Maybe. I mean, if you look for, see, the interesting thing about it is like, here's your gold medal match, and it's like so funny. Like the trials seem like a lot like more back and forth, but the gold medal match was just looked pretty easy for you on this day.
Well, what they do at the Olympics is when you weigh in, you get on the scale buck naked, and then you reach into a bucket and you pull out an egg, and inside that egg is a number. And if you're an even number guy, you go on the right side of the bracket. And if you're an odd number guy, you go on the left side of the bracket. And then the two brackets run like separate tournaments. And then the winner of the odd bracket goes against the winner of the even bracket for the gold medal. Well,
Oh,
it just so happened that at the Olympics, all the toughest guys got even, were on the even side of the bracket, my side of the bracket. And so when I got to the finals, it wasn't as hard as it was to win my bracket.
yeah, because I don't think this match you didn't even look like you really had to try too hard. I mean, he still got the silver. That's still awesome.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. He got silver. Yeah,
Oh, a little
silver
bit
medal.
too. You gotta watch those bear paws.
I know this is not going well for me because I've already been disqualified for one match. Now the refs are looking at me like
Probably,
I
right?
already assigned an extra referee to watch me for the rest of the Olympics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually they assigned a ref. Mart Raphael Martinetti was the head ref in the world at that time, and so they assigned him to watch mine and my brother's matches for the
Your
rest of the tournament.
your
After,
brother too? So just by default, like, oh, we better watch
well,
his brother too.
well, what happened was Dave hurt the Yugoslav Saban Saidi in the match right before my match with the Turk. So he hurts Saidi. They take Saidi to the hospital. I go against the Turk. They take him to the hospital, and then they decide to put an extra referee on me and Dave.
Schultz watch. You're on Schultz watch. Well, so well, was that the I think you told me he choked somebody out with a front headlock. Was that
Yeah,
day or
Dave,
that
yeah, that Dave was getting in trouble for his front headlock, and after he hurt Saban Saidi, he had used that front headlock on some people that basically choked him out, and so uh, they made a rule against cutting the corner on the front headlock. The way that we do our front headlock is different than the way everybody else does it, and so they made a rule against that that day.
yeah. So the Japanese wrestler, his bracket probably so he might not have made it to the finals if it wasn't for the egg choosing.
Right. If he
It's
would have been on the even side of the bracket, I don't think he'd have made it this far. Well, he would have been on my side of the bracket. So he couldn't have got to the finals. If there's my girlfriend, you see her on the right next to my mom. You see
okay.
that girl to the right of my mother?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Girl.
She must be very proud.
Um,
Yeah, because it doesn't look like he has. I think it's like, yeah, pretty easy W for here. Nothing to. Oh, the Japanese really like that arm throw. They throw it like
And
all
headlock,
costs.
that was a headlock he was trying.
Oh, it was a headlock.
Yeah.
I thought he was going for arm spin or something. Nakashima.
Yeah.
But he didn't really have any handles on it. Oh, it was a headlock. Okay. He didn't have an arm or nothing. He probably
No,
needs your elbow to really hit it, right? Well, I guess that move you got to do it quick if it works, right? Or should you set that up more?
he needed uh he needed to hold on to my arm more. He didn't have a grip on anything. I think he was just desperate.
Yeah, like the way you get on that single, this looks like almost like you're warming up.
You know, right about here, that was the fifth point of the match. And I don't know if you can tell by the look on my face, but I could tell at that point this match was sewn up. The gold medal was sewn up. At that point where I got that last point, I knew I had won. You know, barring some miracle fluke, you know, pin or something, I knew
You get
this.
struck by lightning and then he pins you. Also, Dave's waiting there in the stands. Had he already won his match?
Right, right. He already got the Olympic gold
So,
earlier or the day before.
oh, so that must be nice. He can just chill and watch you.
Yeah, he's sitting there with our college coach Jim Humphrey. It's kind of funny because Jim Humphrey coached against me in the match where I'm wrestling the Canadian.
Oh, really? Is he
Yeah,
Canadian?
yeah. Jim Humphrey was the national coach of Canada. He was coaching Chris Renke in the match against me, and oh, this is where I okay. Anyway, that was a very hard match for me. A lot of people think I walked away with the Olympic gold medal easy. I didn't. It was very difficult.
Also, the Canada match was one of your harder matches.
Yes, it was. That guy
Hmm.
had beat me in the Pan Ams the year before the Olympics. And so here now, not only am I going against the guy that beat me, I'm going against him with my college coach in his corner. Now, this is the end of the match right here.
Did they have a tech, 10 rule tech?
Yeah, 12 points ahead and it's over. So that gave me those 13-0.
Uh,
And there's, yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Well, before we wrap up though, I gotta now that we've been talking, I gotta see this vicious Dave headlock. I want to
Oh,
see
you
an
know,
example. I wonder if I
okay.
can find an example.
Well, if he does it in the finals of the Olympics, if you
Oh, really?
the match with Martin Nasp and him, the Olympic gold medal match, he does it there.
All right. Well, 1984 gold maybe.
Well, if you go to the about the middle of that match in the finals, you'll see Dave get that front headlock on Nasp.
Oh, here's the whole match where you. Oh, Konosuke. Huh. Well, I'll have to probably find it for another day. I'm sure there's a lot of breakdown videos of it, but finding actually footage is a little tricky. Wow. He did it for the gold, huh? The headlock. Also, he was called for the headlock in his gold medal match, huh?
Right. So just go to, Dave Schultz versus Martin Nosp in the '84 Olympic finals, and you'll see it. Martin does a good job of acting in that match. He's trying to get the referees to penalize Dave a point. So he's acting like he's being choked, and he's like holding his throat like he's being choked.
Hmm. I'm getting you more footage of you. 6. But now I think we know, like, people that do jujitsu, right? The people are a little bit more knowledgeable about that. Like, it's like a gator roll or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Like, like using the headlock as a choke. I think maybe people are a little bit more knowledgeable about it now than like then nobody
Yeah, back when we
knew
were
how
doing it,
to.
nobody knew anything about it. It was, you know, we tried not to do it a lot because, we didn't want, you know, I didn't want anybody coming up with some rule against it.
Well, I guess I reckon I'm not sure, but I imagine it's easier to pin people when they're unconscious. Is it? Yeah.
We used to joke like we'd get people in these front headlocks or whatever, and then move them. After we knock them out, we'd move them. We'd wiggle them around to make it look like they were still conscious, and then we'd pin them while they were unconscious.
That sounds really sadistic. Oh, you make them talk like a puppet? Oh, stop hitting yourself.
It looks like he's still fighting.
Okay, so there's the acting.
Yeah. Well, we grew up with my father he was a drama professor at Menlo College. So he was and we were we grew up in that environment.
Really?
Yeah, I was an actor when I was a kid. When I was in elementary school, I was in Macbeth in the Oregon Shakespearean Festival.
Okay. So, whoa. Not so deep as a church door, but do find me tomorrow, you'll find me a grave, man. Now take a point from that other man. So, like, that's funny. Wow. Multi-talented.
Who is that guy? Okay, I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
was looking for maybe footage of Dave doing the headlock, but I'll have to do my footwork on that. So I couldn't find his matches from
Mm,
'84. Not yet
okay.
anyway, but oh, that'll be my homework.
Well, just type in Dave Schultz 1984 Olympic finals and you'll see it.
Okay, I'll try. '84 finals. All right. So for some reason we got your final match, which we saw. Your arm breaking match.
You didn't put Dave Schultz in?
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll put it on the Google.
Put Schultz versus Nosp, Knospe.
K N-O.
KNOSPE, NOSP.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, it's not on YouTube, it's on Facebook. Wait, let's figure out. Let me see. Is it showing? Let's figure out. It's VHS tape, so let's figure out who is even who. Well, this is I can see facial hair here. So this is
Yeah.
probably Dave. um okay, and this is the final.
Marvel
Not
Sports has a better, very clear one. This one's really fuzzy.
there's a better one?
Yeah, there's the Wide World of Sports has got the official '84 Olympic match on.
Oh, okay. NOS. What country is that? FRG.
West Germany.
Oh, that's when Germany was ah.
Federation, Republic,
All right,
Germany.
this is a little bit better. A little bit better.
Is that NOSP? Yeah, it is. Uh, yeah, NOSP is the 1981 world champion. He beat Lee Kemp in '81.
He's quick. Man,
He
up
is
and down. Damn.
very quick. Dave's got that front headlock.
But he didn't really crank it. Wait, they're
No,
they're
they
they're
didn't
saying
break it.
something now.
They didn't break it because of anything wrong. They just went out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think, but it seemed like the ref said something, but I don't know. Maybe he was just okay.
You see how close the referee is watching that Dave's hands?
Yeah. I think he's giving him a little, yeah. Because you're not supposed to speak English, right? The referees aren't supposed to be, well, maybe they,
French is the international language of wrestling. So
really?
yeah. But English is the international language of business. So
Really? French is the,
scream at
uh,
me when I was stalling, they'd be like passive rouge.
really?
But I don't know what it depends on the country the ref is from, I guess.
Well, because supposedly you're not supposed to have a ref from the same country as you, right?
Yeah, I guess. They gotta have a little
Oh,
bio.
did he score off that?
No, he didn't expose his back.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, he really got his hips down there. That was actually pretty impressive on the German. Wow, this is a good match.
Yeah, this guy's tough. Nasp is the world champion.
I might need to slow this one down. This one's crazy fast. Oh, headbutt. Ah,
Dave's like, that's no headbutt.
he gets a warning. Schultz
Yeah.
watch.
I tell you, those refs, they were on top of us, man, like white on rice.
Ma, I guess if that can get you an edge, you could
Yeah.
do a little bit of theater work.
Nasp was,
And he's
he's
doing it again.
trying.
He's like, make sure he doesn't headbutt me.
uh
Oh, it's like Dave kind of reaches out to say, "Oh, my bad," but he's like, not really accepting it.
I think Dave's getting pissed that Nasp is taking this tactic.
Oh, what the heck is that?
That
Uh,
was an arm throw, but
he
he
slipped
didn't.
out.
He slipped out. Yeah. Oh, look, he's injured again.
Wait, is there any score yet?
There
I
was
don't
no
think there.
score.
Yeah.
Score 0-0. Okay, I think Dave scores here.
Oh man,
Yeah, he
he's
scores.
he's got to get the knee down, right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
So now it's 1-0. I
That's
think
crazy.
scores one more time before the end of this period.
That's crazy. So you only get 1 point for a takedown, but 2 points for a gut wrench or a turn. Seems like the takedown's so much work.
Yeah.
Then when the German guy gets in with that low single, he really gets in. Like you see his Dave's
Yes.
got really good tie-ups, really good.
And this front headlock, they break this front headlock, and now the German, look at the German. He's acting.
Wait. Yeah, kicks out of the low single.
And I shouldn't say that. Maybe he really is hurt. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's. Is he? Well, I
The
guess it
ref,
depends if you have the hands on the throat. Is
I
that
know,
that didn't even look like it was that bad.
right? In order to get the pressure on, Dave's head has got to be on the side, underneath the armpit, and his head is not on the side or underneath the armpit. So that
Okay. It's on
I
top right here, huh? You need
don't
it
think I don't think it's that bad.
you need to like put it over here so you can trap the arm.
He must have put it on the well. This whole video's backwards, but Dave's head has to go on the far side from us, where we can't see his head.
Oh, not this side. On the opposite side of the arm. Oh, so it's kind of in that direction, but he's not really.
Not the opposite side of the arm, the same side as the arm.
Okay. That's definitely a show. I don't think that was a joke at all.
Yeah. The referees are warning. I don't know what they're doing. Are they warning him or are they giving him a point?
I think we really have audio.
The coach, is that West Germany's coach complaining?
Probably. The sound is just a bunch of you probably can't hear the sound, it's just a bunch of screaming.
I don't know what's going on here.
I think they're probably trying to decide like, oh, was that like malicious or but I thought he was like actually like twisting and torquing, but it's like that was just a oh. So if he wins this call, he gets to start up. So I guess that's a strategic advantage, huh?
I This is a weird thing they're doing, putting Dave down for what? If it's not stalling, are they putting him down for an illegal hold or what?
Must have, or like you said, this time they might have been kind of making the rules up as they go.
Yeah, they were. They they definitely made up a rule in my match. And I think the score is one. Has Nasp scored yet?
I don't think so. At least came close. Well, maybe not that close, but he got in a lot of shots.
Well, I know when Nasp scores, it's there's no question about it.
Oh, did you get a boundary push out there? Or?
I don't know what. There's no points.
If only we could see the scoreboard somewhere.
Now it's the end of the first period, and it's 1-1. Somehow Nasp got a point. Maybe they gave him a point for that choke. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you got a. I don't know. That didn't look like a choke at all.
I can't. I couldn't see him scoring any other way. But
Okay.
this right away, Dave takes it to him.
Goes
Like
right in for that single.
right on the whistle. Dave attacked that foot.
Yeah, it seemed like he wasn't even in his stance yet.
Actually, if you roll that back, Dave steps on Nasp's foot to keep him from pulling that leg back.
Okay, here we go.
If you can slow it down, right there, he stepped on it. You see it?
Yeah. I mean, that's not illegal.
That's legal.
I mean, it's maybe.
That's totally legal.
Well, I mean, if you don't step on the foot, you're trying to step behind or trap it anyway, right?
He was trying to step on it.
Oh, yeah. So he's trying. He's aiming for that. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, there he goes. Oh, he's going to try and. It seems like sometimes if you run away a little bit, maybe he could catch an ankle on the scramble. Nos, but man, this is really good base. Wow. Well, if you did have the push out, this should be an easy one, but I guess you can't do that. If you have somebody's leg up, you just walk them out and get your one.
What did
Oh, what
they?
did they say?
Okay, no points.
Man, but as quick as Nosp is, it's amazing how Dave doesn't give anything up.
I don't. I don't know if they gave a point for that or not. They did. I think
Wait,
it
wait,
the
we can
one
see
to
the.
one.
Wait, I guess I see a scoreboard in the background. USA, France. But this is Germany, right? Oh no, that's not France. That's FRG.
FRG, yeah. Okay, now here he's got a single leg. I'm pretty sure Dave scores here. Yeah. So that gives him, I think, a 2-1 lead.
So what's the strategy in the Olympics? Once you get up, are you more
What?
like so once you get up, do you think he should be like keep trying to push or should he just hold his lead? What do you think would be a better
I don't
strategy?
understand. I don't understand
Oh, what
that.
would be better? So now that he's up, Dave's up. Do you think it's better to like just keep pushing, trying to score, or just make sure you hold the lead? Stay.
Uh, Both, I guess. Whatever it takes to win.
I guess so. I guess if you're not trying to actively score all the time, you could get caught.
You
You
know,
have to
you
worry
gotta be
about that.
smart, but if there's an opening, you gotta take advantage of it.
So many warnings.
I know.
What even happened?
Oh, they cautioned Dave for stalling and asked Nas, you want him to go down or you want to stay up on the feet? And he said, stay on the feet.
Oh,
Yeah, he thinks he's got a better shot at scoring by
oh,
staying on the feet.
they called Nos for stalling.
No, they called Dave for stalling. And they asked Nas if he wants to go put Dave down or stay on the feet. And he said, stay on the feet.
Oh, so Nos made that decision. Okay.
And there's the final point. I think that's the fourth point. And you can't get him down to the ground. And then finally gets him down. That's the fourth point, I'm pretty sure.
But I think we've seen that. I don't think we've seen that choke attempt or like a something even remotely. Well,
Um,
now he's probably not going to take a chance because he's up. Like, why do the headlock and get disqualified? Because they're looking for it.
oh, now he's going to go around down. Oh, that's the fourth point. I thought the last one was.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Still, that was a really that's a really tough match.
It was.
Even with all the drama, even without the drama, they're not gonna shake hands? Do you know if Nasp ever you ever like won in the Olympics again or
Um, well, I don't know what he did after that, to tell you the truth. I know he won the worlds in 81.
okay. Wow.
And Lee Kemp won the worlds in 78, 79, and 82. And Dave won the worlds in 83. So if you add up all those world titles from 78, 79, 80 is the only guy that did not compete in the 84 Olympics. And then because that was the year that America boycotted the Moscow Olympics. And then 81 is NOSP, 82 is Kemp, and then 83 is Dave. So you've got all those guys competing against each other in the 84, either in the 84 Olympics or to make the 84 team. So
Huh.
I'd say Dave had the toughest weight class of anybody in the Olympics.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting match. That was a lot of movement. Oh, great, great. So, do you have any plans for today or anything fun coming up?
Well, I'm going to keep autographing my memorabilia and selling it on eBay.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Do you have any
Anyway,
seminars or anything?
yeah, I've got some stuff going on. Um, what am I doing? Uh, what am I doing? I don't have any seminars coming up, right? Well, do I? I can't remember. Okay. I'm going up to Pedro Sauer's seminar in Portland in April. And then I'm going to probably do a seminar in Seattle pretty soon with one of my black belts, Dave Hollenbeck. And then I'm going to do a seminar in Ireland coming up pretty soon. But I hurt my back, so I gotta let my back heal up first.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
But so, can you still train, or you need to take some time off, or like a light
Kind of,
roll?
kind of. It's not, I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I'm getting old.
What's that?
I'm getting old.
Well, you've been through a lot. I hope
Yeah,
I hope I'm a quarter as capable as you. I'm only 40 and I'm breaking all the time.
yeah.
uh,
But yeah,
uh,
for anybody out there who wants to buy some of my memorabilia, it's on eBay. And I'm going to probably put some on Facebook Marketplace, or you can just get a hold of me on Twitter. I'm on, my name on Twitter is Mark Schultz. That's my name with a Y. And my name on Facebook is MS Grappling. And my name on Instagram is Mark P. Schultz. So you can go there to contact me if you want to buy memorabilia like directly from me, or you can just go on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. Most of it's on eBay. I sell like t-shirts and stuff that I autograph from the Olympics and stuff like that.
okay. Well, I can put some visuals up
I'll
over
show
that.
you.
So,
Like here's an autographed OU hat, and
oh,
here's an autographed Olympic
Oklahoma University.
thing. So
Awesome.
that's the kind of stuff I'm selling. Anyway,
Yeah, I'll put it up. I can actually take some clips of your Instagram and Twitter and put them on the video.
okay, great.
Great. All right.